gospel has miracles. Who has signs here? Right? Signs, yeah. Depends on your translation, of course. It says, these are the signs. See, and so what does Josephus says? I'm not saying that Jesus is an imposter or a deceiver. Josephus is more likely an imposter and a deceiver, but he's aware of these kind of people, that this is what they're doing. He's showing them the signs of their impending redemption or freedom. Now, this is not a wilderness episode, but the Synoptic Gospels will have a wilderness episode where Jesus does a parallel thing, multiplies the loaves and the fishes out in the wilderness with the people arranged in camps. Interestingly enough, right after that, John places the temple cleansing episode, and it is in his gospel, line 17 of chapter 2, that Jesus gets around pretty fast, by the way. Here he's in Galilee, supposedly. The next thing he's down in Jerusalem, and he says, "Do not make my Father's house a house of den of thieves or a house for gain." And then he says, "Zeal of your house has consumed me." I think this is Psalm 68:9. We'll look at Psalm 68:9 next time, just so that we can see exactly what the Psalm says. And then the Jews answered. You see the Jews again. This is that Jesus is not a Jew. It's not the way that a normal Jewish person writing this material would phrase it. They would say, then the people said to him. They wouldn't say that the Jews are different. Then the Jews answered and said to him, "What sign do you show us?" Jesus said to them, "Destroy the temple." Then the Jews said, it's just over and over again like that. Now, if you're not sensitive to it, it wouldn't mean anything to you. You say, "Oh, well, yeah, that's part of the narrative." But if you are sensitive to it, then you feel, who is writing this? Is this a person who is full of equanimity? Is full of love for all people, is full of basically a charitable outlook towards all, or is this a person who's got some attitudes? To my mind, I may be wrong, and you'll have to judge. I may be prejudiced. I don't think I am. As I said, I believed all this material until I was about 45 years old, until I taught these classes here. And then I never saw any of these things in my first 10 readings, honestly. But by the 20th and 30th, I did. Then the Jews said, "The temple is 46 years building, you will raise it up." And so it's Jesus in the Gospel of John is always like the Jews are here and he's separate from them. And the narrator sees the Jews as a separate entity. You say, well, that's because he's Christian. Yeah, but the Jews are a people here. There are believing Jews, there are unbelieving Jews, there are upper class Jews, there are lower class Jews, there are priestly Jews, there are collaborating Jews, there are Herodian Jews, there are Sadducee Jews, there are Pharisee Jews. It's not just one lump of people. So the person would lump them together is something like Bin Laden would lump us, the Americans. They're they are the devil people or something like that. The Americans are, I forget what they say about Americans. We're a very, complex group of people and so on and so forth. Here's another one, chapter 3. And there was a man of the Pharisees named Nicodemus, a ruler of the Jews. Over and over and over. The narrator is writing this for a non-Jewish audience, trying to explain who the Jews are. Now, you say it could be a Jewish writer. On the other hand, it looks more like it's a non-Jewish writer, maybe certainly a Christian writer, but who? A Greek, more like a Greek writer. And it's in Greek. And personally, I believe it is a Greek writing. But that's for you to make your determination. I'm not trying to be harsh on this. You will have to decide these things yourself. We'll go back to the start of the John Gospel next time, and then we will look at the start of the other Gospels. I should go, wait, one last thing. In chapter 4, I think there's more signs. Let me just make sure that there aren't some more signs here. Let's see, Jesus came into Cana of Galilee again, at the end of 4, where he made the water into wine. And then Jesus said to him, this person who was, I think, doubting, "Unless you see signs and wonders, you will not believe." So once again, these are, I think here what happens. He raises a son, or a son is close to death. He says, "Go back and your son will be living." And so in 54 it says, "This is the second sign that Jesus did coming out of Judea into Galilee. This is the second sign. So again, signs and wonders are the name of the day, or the menu of the day for Gospel of John. And signs and wonders are also the menu of the day for Josephus, and you'll have to put that all together. Okay, now on Gospels only, I'm not going to divert, I promise. You've got your Josephus, you can read your Josephus, you can decide how relevant or irrelevant it is.